Let us continue with exercise 7a. Question number 18a. It's given if a is to b is equals to 3 is to 4 and b is to c is equals to 6 is to 7, find a is to b is to c and a is to c. Now see, a is to b is given 3 is to 4 and b is to c is given 6 is to 7. Now what is the common between these two? B is common between these two, so we'll have to make b same. So here b is 4 and here b is 6. So here we will multiply with 3. Now see, if I multiply 4 with 3 we get 12, and here we will multiply with 2 because 6 into 2 is 12. So 12 and 12 it will be same. Now see, so a is to b becomes 3 3s are 9 is to 4 into 3 is 12, and b is to c becomes 6 to the 12, 7 into 2 is 14. Now see, b is common, so a is to b is to c is 9 is to 12 is to 14. Answer. Now a is to c is what? A is to c is 9 is to 14. So I hope number 18 is clear. Now let us move to number 29. Number 29 says find the ratio compounded. Now we'll have to find a compound ratio. We'll have to find the compound ratio of which ratios? These are the ratios of the reciprocal ratio of 15 is to 28. One will be the reciprocal ratio of 15 is to 28. The other will be the subduplicate ratio of 36 is to 49. And the last one will be the triplicate ratio of 5 is to 4. So let us find the reciprocal ratio of 5 is to 28 is 28 is to 15. Previous day we have already learned. Now subduplicate ratio is the square root. So root over 36 is to root over 49, that is 6 is to 7. Triplicate ratio of 5 is to 4 is 5 cube is to 4 cube, that is 125 is to 64. Now we'll have to find the compound ratio of these three ratios. Now in the previous day we have learned we'll have to multiply all the denominators divided by all the we'll have to multiply all the numerators divided by all the denominators. Okay, so you see 28 into 6 into let's see 28 into 6 into 125 divided by 15 into 7 into 64. So just cut everything, you get 28 by 8, 25 by 8, that is the ratio is 25 is to 8. Okay, so this is the answer. So I hope it's clear. Now let us move to the next sum, which is number 30. Now this kind of sum is very important. You need to understand the question. Okay, see, it's given if r square is equals to pq, show that p is to q is the duplicate ratio of p plus r is to q plus r. This is the duplicate ratio of this one. That means we'll have to find the duplicate ratio of p plus r is to q plus r. So what we'll have to show, that p by q, that is the is equals to the duplicate ratio of p plus r and q plus r. What is the duplicate ratio of p plus r and q plus r? That is p plus r whole square and q plus r whole square. Sorry, here whole square is missing. Just put here whole square. Okay, p plus r whole square by q plus r whole square. So let us take the, sorry, this will be the right hand side. Okay, right hand side you take p plus r whole square by q plus r whole square, that is equals to p square plus r square plus 2pr by q square plus r square plus 2qr, that is a plus b whole square. I have just used the formula. Okay, so p square plus r square is what? Pq, you see. So I put here pq plus 2pr, q square plus again r square is pq plus 2qr. Now from the numerator you take p common, p, so in bracket you get p plus q plus 2r divided by, from the denominator you take q common, so it's q into q plus p plus 2r. Now this gets cancelled, so this is equals to p by q. This is equals to the left hand side, that is from the right hand side we have come to the left hand side, and hence the proof. Okay, I hope this sum is clear. Now let us move to exercise 7b. Now exercise 7b number 1. The question says find the fourth proportional to 3a, 6a square and 2ab square. Fourth proportional means the last number. Okay. So let the fourth proportional be x. So 3a, 6a square, 2ab square, comma x are in proportion. This is okay. I have written proportion. Okay. So these four numbers are in proportion. In the previous day also we have learned that four number has to be there. Four numbers have to be there for them to be in proportion. Okay, so 3a by 6a square is equals to 2ab square by x. Now we need to find the value of x. So x is equals to what? 2ab square into 6a square divided by 3a. You get 4a square b square. Therefore the fourth proportion is 4a square b square. Understood? Now let us move to the next sum. Number 2. It says find the third proportion to The two numbers are given and we need to find the third proportion. Third means the third number. So let the third proportion be x. Therefore what? This is 3 to the 6 plus 2 8. So 8 by 3 comma 4 comma x are in continued proportion. Why continued proportion? Because we get only three numbers. See, two numbers are given and we need to find only the third proportion. So we have only three numbers. That is 8 by 3 comma 4 comma x. X is the third proportion. That's why it's at last. So these three numbers are in continued proportion. Therefore 8 comma 3 comma 4, 8 by 3 comma 4 comma 4 comma x are in proportion. Okay, previous day we have learned the middle number gets repeated. So 8 by 4 by 4 is equals to 4 by x, isn't it? Now x is equals to what? 4 into 4 by 8 by 3, you calculate, we will get 6. So the third proportion is 6. Okay, this kind of sum is important. Now let us move to the next sum. The question says find the mean proportion between a minus b and a cube minus a square b. This is very important, mean proportion. Now let the mean proportion be x. Mean means in the middle. So a minus b comma x comma a cube minus a square b are in continued proportion. Why continued proportion? Because here also two numbers are given. We need to find the mean proportion. So in total we are getting three numbers. That's why they are in continued proportion. Therefore a minus b comma x comma a cube minus a square b are in proportion because the middle number gets repeated. So a minus b by x is equals to x by a cube minus a square b. Now you see a minus b by x is equals to x by, if we take a square common, we get a minus b. So x square is equals to what? See, a minus b into a square into a minus b. So x is equals to what? Root over a square, and a minus b into a minus b is a minus b whole square. So x is equals to a into a minus b. So the mean proportion is a into a minus b. So I hope this sum is clear. Okay.